Hi everyone. So in this video I will explain how to solve this to-do list project task. So the question is to-do list application which is useful project that helps users to manage and organize their tasks efficiently. This project aims to create command line or GUI application using Python, allowing users to create, update, and track their to-do lists. So here I am having defining a function for adding, removing, and displaying the tasks. There are three different functionalities. So first I have imported the package numpy for array operations, and I have created an default list initializing to a variable named as tasks, and st is the status where I am having three types of different status: to do, in progress, and done. And here I am having a declaring a method which is going to add the tasks by taking the input for id task and its respective status, and it will check if the id is not none or doesn't contains in the already existing, then it will append. If not, then invalid id or task already exists will be shown. So it will check for repeatability. So if this condition satisfies, which means the id is not repeated in the already existing data, so it will going to append by the dictionary as id takes the input and task as the input, status as the input, where I will pass the index position here, and it will take from this list. So based on the status I will get initialize this task was in to do or in progress or done. So I will print this respective newly added data, and it will print total how many tasks are there. And this functionality remove it will remove the task by taking the id as the input. So I will pass the id number, and I will tell to remove that respective task. So this is the id. If the match is found, then it will remove that task from the task dictionary, task list, and it will display this task has been removed. And it will, if the task is not found, then it will display this message: task with this id was not found. And view task is the functionality where if the task it doesn't exist, then no task is available. It means if the task list is none or null, then no task is available. If it is not the case, then it will print all the tasks and print for each iterable. So as many number of data are there, it will iterate over the loop. This is where it is executing like that. Run this. Done. Now come to the main loop where I will ask the user to enter the details, that is id, to give the input id, give the task respective to that id, and what is the status. And I will ask to press 1 for to do, press 2 for in progress, press 3 for done. When I press 1, then it will map to here and status minus 1. So that 1 will be coming to this status, and it will grab the value from this list by indexing. So if I press 1, so it is in the 0 position. So 1 minus 1 is 0, and it will grab the to do for the status for that respective task. That's how it is happening. And this is where if I will ask again, do you want to remove task? If it is yes, then give the id number and call the remove task method to remove that task. So when I call this function, it will go to this method. The id number is 1, then it will check for whether this one is matching with any of this id. If yes, then it will remove that task, entire task. If not, the value is not found or id is not found, message will be displayed. After that, I will ask the user to do you want to add another task? If yes, then don't stop. Then go on next, add another again. So because of the true condition, until unless you are don't want to stop the task, it will go on executing. If do you want to add another task, if I press no, then this condition will be true, because no not equal to yes. Yes, it is true, then break, so it will come out of the loop. Once I get out of the loop, it will call this function, that is view task, which means it will execute all the existing tasks till now what I have added in the task list. It will display here finally. So let's execute and demonstrate it. If I run this now, it is asking to enter the new ID for the task. I will press one, first ID, and first task will be Python to be to learn. Let Python basics. I will run this. So it is in the to do. So I will do the task. When I press this, it will display that this is the recently added data. So it is asking for, do you want to remove the task ID? No, I don't want to remove, so press no. Do you want to add another task, which means yes. Now I will ask, it will ask the user to enter the new ID. Yes, I will press 2, then enter the new task ID, Java, which is in progress. I the work is in the progress. So newly added task is this one, and till now total tasks are this one: ID1, ID2, task, Python and Java basics. Status is to do. Status for Java is in progress. Do you want remove the task? No, I don't want to remove. Press no. Do you want another add another task? Yes. So what is the new ID? Is 3. Say C++. Press the status, enter the status. What is the status? It is in the done. So I have completed my C++ learning. So till now total 3 tasks has been done. So do you want to add another task or remove the task? No. If do you want to add another task? Yes. So by mistake I have repeated 2 times. Let's take ID, new ID as 4, and new task, enter the new task as C++, which is repeated for the ID 3 and 4, and the status as 2, which is in the progress. So if you see here, task 3 and 4 having the same task C++, but status is repeated twice. So I want to remove the task which containing ID number 4. So do it is asking for, do you want to remove the task ID? Yes, I want to remove the task. Now I will press the enter the ID to be removed as 4. If I press the 4, if I click enter, then it will ask for another task. No, the task has been removed. Now don't want to remove, so it will display the final, all the tasks, final tasks, which is already is existing now. So it is done. So total tasks are 1 3 1 2 3, but there is no 4. ID number 1 is Python basics, status is to do. ID 2 task is Java, which is in the progress. Task ID 3 task C++, status is done. So this is my final tasks. This is how it is implemented. This is how the project can be done. Then to-do list application can be completed, and we can implement the GUI applications with this type. And the question was asked to implement the command line or GUI. So I have implemented command line. If you are interested, in the next video I can able to explain uh, how can we do the GUI based application where we are using the TK inter module. Thank you. If you have any doubts, let me know in the comments. I will explain in next videos.